One of you asked me to review the most popular books on BookTok and give you my honest thoughts. So here we are, and I want to be very clear. Honest means honest. Not all of these are going to be 5 stars. Let's go. Okay, so Credence. I want to be honest, I was not the biggest fan of this one, and let me explain why without spoiling anything. This is essentially a love square, and before reading it, I thought it was a why choose. Already off the bat, disappointed. You move in with an uncle and 2 sons, and I was fully invested. I had one of them specifically I was rooting for the entire time. I was like, I know people don't like him, but I do. Okay, well, the last 2 chapters, I switched it up because I decided that guy's actually an asshole, and I liked another one. Awfully disappointed. So the reason I didn't like this is because who she ended up with, not because of the writing or anything like that. I just got pissed that my guy didn't win, which you don't have to worry about in a why choose. Lights Out. I genuinely love this book. I read it on audio. I ate it up. I know some people are not the biggest fan, but the thing is, this isn't a dark romance in my opinion. It's a rom-com with dark romance elements, not a dark romance with rom-com elements. Does that make sense? I think that distinction matters because I think the people that didn't enjoy it went in looking for a dark romance, and that's just not what this is. It's really well done. I will say I didn't love the other books in the series as much. I think this is the best one, but I gave this baby 5 stars. What of it? Shatter Me series. Yeah, this I think it is like the benchmark. If you're in this bookish world, you need to read this series. It's like the prerequisite, especially if you love dystopian romances like I do. In my opinion, it's the blueprint for enemies to lovers for dystopian character development. And I know it's been out for a while and it just got announced to get picked up as a movie. Hoping it's done right. It's just a non-negotiable read and I'm really excited to see it come to the screen, but again, it must be done right. From Blood and Ash. Let me explain. I read this years ago. Years and years ago. So I think it's like a 50-50. I loved the first book, and then I think it kind of teetered off after that. The other issue I have is, as someone who's dyslexic, the titles of the books in these series, from Blood and Flesh and Blood and Bone and Blood and Bone and Flesh and Bone, I cannot keep track of them. It is so confusing to me. I think this is a great introduction for people into the romantasy world. I do think, again, like I said, it teetered off after book 1, but I really, really loved book 1. All right, so that was my honest review on some popular BookTok books. I think it's important to give honest reviews in a kind way. Not everything needs to be 5 stars, but you can talk about them in a way that's not bashing a book. Drop in the comments, which of these have you read? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Baby, we're all allowed to have our own opinions. And I'd love to know which popular BookTok books you enjoyed and didn't enjoy. Let me know.